Bonding won. The occultists but warned us time and again that Ptolemy not only a blessing but also a curse. Don't abandon in fossil fuels. The region is relatively rich in mineral resources, which account for approximately two-thirds agricultural production in the area. Fertile soil is indispensable for good harvest. A humid climate is characteristic of the peninsula. The active volcano erupts at regular intervals. The Panama Canal connects the Atlantic with the Pacific. The geographical features here are similar to those of our prefecture. More often than not, famines accompanied by plague. A devastating earthquake hit the state capital, leaving tens of thousands residents homeless. Watch out! The ceiling is giving way. The weather forecast says the typhoon is likely to accelerate and approaching the coast. This telling that the weather again will be cold or not. So what? It makes no difference to me. It's foggy, isn't it? It shows. The chances are it'll clear up later on. For the most part, modernization is identified with westernization. Urban culture appears to be attractive to many people, in particular to younger people. AI stands for artificial intelligence. Household appliances are becoming more convenient day by day. My income is not adequate to provide for my family of four. We have to make the best of it. The popularity of the website depends on its content. You've got to keep up with it. Once you fall behind, it's hard to catch up. As the technology rapidly advances, it's tough to keep with it. More and more people are rushing to make the interactive nature of the medium. Innovation has something to do with the ability to notice unusual phenomena. A bunch of other companies are imitating our excellent methods. The once desolate valley will transform to a thriving hub of high-tech business. Although there's still plenty of room for improvement, his invention is superior to conventional equipment in every respect. The strength of the firm is attributed to its unique and future-oriented strategies. Sony has integrated a wide range of functions into this cool gadget. It's catching from coast to coast. These tools come in handy, so always keep them it close at hand. In general, consumers prefer to quantity to quality. It's the other way around today. Obviously, the advertisement aimed at teenagers. The factory now under construction will assemble 100 visual units per day. Efficient machinery replaced manual labor. In those days, the gigantic corporation had a virtual monopoly over internal commerce. With restrictions removed, thousands of new enterprises have come into being. As a result of his ridiculous venture, he is in danger of going bankrupt. Compared to the previous year, business is looking up in terms of sales. However, we have made any profit yet. I'm going to be transferred to our overseas branch. Oh, I'll miss you. Please drop me a line. While here's our own business. Your wife gave birth to a baby boy. Apparently, Nick wasn't willing to take on the task. It because it was just his burdens. Robert had intended to take her, but he had to work to overtime. Tweet estimated losses by Friday at the latest. Oh, I'll manage it somehow. Nick, I'm counting on you. Okay, I'll see it. Thanks, I appreciate it. Don't mention it. He pretended to be enthusiastic when his boss is around. He got promoted at the expense of his colleagues. He should be ashamed of himself. As the recession set in, temporary employees were laid off one after another. Nowadays, many people are out of work against their will. Who is responsible for that? I've got a pessimistic, and I'm worried about something would never have been concerned about before. Today, even white-collar workers are confronted with great hardships. The authorities are striving in vain to stabilize the currency. We come to the conclusion that nothing is more urgent than reducing Japan's huge deficit. The questionnaires were distributed at random. All you have to do is fill in the blanks below. Please in black or blue ink. In addition to a 10% discount, you can pick out an optional excursion for free. Learn the train fares to each destination are as follows. Don't forget to confirm your reservation in advance. I won't. Be sure to check in at least 45 minutes prior to departure time. I attached my necktie to my baggage, but it soon came off. On average, these packages weigh 2 pounds. This plastic garbage package has free of hazardous chemicals. This plastic is getting dim. It needs a new batteries. Excuse me, how often do the shuttle buses run to downtown New York? The motor can accommodate as many as 400 guests. This is three times larger than a condominium. Littering in this facility is subject to a maximum fine of $500. That restaurant is already packed. Better make a reservation beforehand. Sorry to interrupt your meal, but I'd like a word with you in private. Can I get back to you later? The cook was astonished at his incredible appetite. What's going down there? I'm curious. I have no idea. Excited fans are hanging around the rear exit, hoping to catch a glimpse of Michael. On encountering the celebrity, they asked for his autograph. Whenever I go abroad, I suffer from jet lag and diarrhea. I feel sort of dizzy, and I feel like throwing up. You look pale. Take some aspirin. It will cure your headache in no time. I'm afraid of coming down with something. You should be take a day off. Some of the ingredients in this beverage are harmful, especially if you are pregnant. Good nutrition is vital for an infant's growth. Moderated exercise just stimulate the circulation of the blood. My physician advised me to refrain from alcohol for the time being. I do want to get into shape and lose some weight, so I go swimming every morning. He caught a nasty cold because he stayed up late last night. The surgeon persuaded him undergo an organ transplant. Since our father is bedridden, we take turns looking after him. I hypothesize that eating excessive amounts of junk food contributes to early mortality. Our government did not take appropriate measures to prevent the infection from spreading. The minister would like to resign from the cabinet. Many people regard the current compulsory education system as being obsolete. Many people encourage me to fulfill my ambitions, to make his dreams come true. He dropped out of school and made his way to Tokyo. What do you do? I'm a college student, freshman at Harvard. What's your major? Philosophy. Tuition will be raised by nearly 10% as of April 1st, 2001. I'm about to mind whether to apply for the scholarship or not. Give it a try. As soon as he graduated from Keio University, he took over family's business. You ought to cut out of the military because of its rigid discipline. Arthur determined to make a living as a playwright at all cost. As he grew up, he learned to things in perspective. Conformity is an essential element of our homogeneous community. I'd rather go my way than total for a company. Try me fit into the mold it gets me nowhere. Tom takes after his uncle in his personality. I mean, he's obstinate by nature. He never gives in. When the time is ripe, be bold and go for it. I'll stand by you. I stand up for what I believe in. One won't yield to any threat. If only I could conquer my weaknesses. It's up to you. You should make the most of this rare opportunity to demonstrate your talent. You won't let me down. I have great faith in you. You can make it. The spectators were moved by her graceful performance. In 1995, Ando received architecture's most prestigious award. In the face of adversity, Mike accomplished the extraordinary feat. He deserves praise. The audience was impressed by his eloquent lecture. From a humble background, John achieved worldwide fame. He accumulated a tremendous fortune during the post-war era. He used to be very off and generous, but now he lives from hand to mouth. Nick was not satisfied with the reward. He is selfish and greedy. You owe me $200 altogether, Bob. When you are paying back, I'm sorry. I'm hard up. There you go again. To blind surprise, his debt amounted to a considerable sum. Stop clinging to your glory days, or you'll be left behind. You cannot escape from today's harsh realities, so you must adapt to them. Prosperity does not last forever. In other words, it will come to an end one of these days. Proper qualifications are required for the position. Computer literacy is a must. Enclose your resume in this envelope and submit it to the personnel department. It's optimistic to believe that things will work out at best. There's a 50-50 chance. The installation forms can be obtained from free of charge. Please give us a call now if you want to participate in the workshop. For further inquiries, please feel free to contact our toll-free 1 and 1-800-555-1212.